It's rare when you read a book and you think, this is about me. When you think, I remember that exact feeling at that exact moment. When you wonder, does this mean that what I thought was my own unique experience is actually very common? And then you think, no, it just means this writer is really, really good. This week I'm reviewing an excellent new novel called Two Small Birds by Dave Newman. Hernandez, still on his back, knife in hand, the blade pointing straight up like he was about to cut a piece of meat on a plate at a table, lifted his head and said, "I think I stabbed you." Two Small Birds is about Dan, a 19-year-old blue-collar kid from Pennsylvania, full of poetry and vigor and violence. Just like every other 19-year-old boy, basically. It's about Dan, and it's about his brother, John, and it's about how, together, they decide to break out of life. They get a vision of where their lives are leading, and they devise a plan to escape their fate. It's about how two young men of that very particular age can, with enough ambition and energy, completely screw up anything they set their minds to. When I looked up again, my brother was over Hernandez, stomping, his pant leg rising up over his steel-toed boot so I could see his sock, then the white skin of his hairy leg. I saw it like that again and again, until Hernandez quit screaming and his hand flattened out like a glove on the floor. Not all the blood was mine then. I closed my eyes. You can tell Dave Newman was weaned on the teat of angry American poetry. He has a deep respect for letters and a deep disrespect for the system. You can feel in his writing the influences of Hunter S. Thompson, Charles Bukowski, Kurt Vonnegut, and most especially the nearly hopeless, fatalistic steel mill of melancholy Raymond Carver. While the content of his writing is rich with honesty and insight, his style is very simple. In an interview with the Pittsburgh Tribune, Dave Newman said, "People don't have a lot of time to read, so I write the way people talk." Hernandez, I thought, before passing out again, before waking up in the ambulance. Hernandez, I thought, all the way to the hospital. Hernandez in the emergency room. Hernandez with the needle and the bags of blood and the stitches that closed me up. All I thought was Hernandez, but this is not about Hernandez. I wish I could reach out to all those angry 19 and 20-year-old men out there in America, working bullshit jobs in gas stations and parking lots and mail rooms, trying to scrape up enough money to take a girl out on a real date. I wish I could reach out to them and hand them this book. Because even if they can't keep their trousers on long enough to read it from cover to cover, they may still find solace here, truth here, and even hope. Not just in the discovery that many others have passed through that gauntlet of confusion and rage, but that the journey itself can be beautiful. This is not about Hernandez. This is about my brother, who would do anything for me, who in turn I would do anything for, and what we, my brother and I, tried to do and did together. Amen.